It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines, and we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said it's just putting in hard work. I take this game very seriously. I love the game of basketball. I don't count myself out. No matter what the score is, who we're playing, I'm going full tilt. Kevin, back to you.
A special talent indeed. David, thank you. Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fans who have really good seats. Keep your hands up.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Plumlee, Hayward out there with Ball. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Now here's Booker. Ayton finds Booker. It's good.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
And here is Ball. Hayward outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The shot's good from Plumlee. So it's Phoenix now. Booker looking around. The pass to Paul. Inside, Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And so here's Charlotte. Ball kicks to Washington. Clock at 6 and taken away by Paul. And now the Suns, a fast break and the dunk by Booker.
Well, great instincts of Paul there, solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with a steal.
And it's the Hornets ball. 4-point game. Ball against Paul. Ball, the pass to Oubre. Here's Washington. It's hauled in by the Suns. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Suns have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Paul for 3, and it's keeping it alive with a new 14. Ayton kicks to Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Paul. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Orlando. Booker inside. Defended by Hayward. Hayward with some nice D. Hornets trail by 4. Rejected by Crowder. They retain possession. Hornets keep it alive. Plumlee. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the night. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
The first one falls.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Ayton hits them both. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points last game. Booker against Hayward. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix leading by 4.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre, the closer he gets, the more excitable he can be. What a finish.
Paul with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Booker. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt in his 3rd make.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Oubre outside. Ball feeling it out a bit. Oubre can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker with no one around. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. You know, at this point of the year, what's the main thing Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
I think at this point, the foundation that you've laid should be there. So now what you try to do is schematically, maybe you go through some different defensive coverages. You try some different combinations of players to make sure that guys can make that adaptability quick enough that if that becomes part of a playoff scheme, you're ready for it.
Paul against Ball. Passes to Hayward. Now here's Biyombo. He's covered by Ayton. Hayward can't hit.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Paul missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Ball no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. They get it back. And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Hornets trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Washington kicks to Hayward. He lobs it up, and then Washington with the dunk.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Jazz.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Some changes for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Paul. And then for Charlotte, Miles Bridges, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Rozier comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Ball.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. He doesn't make a mistake that time.
Suns leading by 6. Payton outside. Booker against Rozier. Biyombo with the block, but they recover it. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 10 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Wanamaker, defended by Booker. Bridges misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Phoenix making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Booker. The Hornets also with a sub. Owundu's checked in. Now here's Payton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the middle, here's Johnson. Biyombo with the block. And they get it back. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw off from McGee. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Rozier. It's taken away by Payton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, some good things happening right now with Elfrid Payton being aggressive to find his way towards the rim. I like it when he attacks like this.
The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from Payton. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that part.
Here's Payne following the bucket by the Hornets.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Rozier.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. The Suns need to get a shot off, and he makes that one. Kaminsky's got his second basket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Rozier. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here are the Suns now. They're leading by 8. Now here's Payne. Rozier defending. Kaminsky in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Well, the Hornets shooting 43% since taking the floor today. You know, discussing Biombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, isn't it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes, only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Payton against Rozier. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by McGee.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And there's the pass to Johnson. McGee against Rozier. The shot's good from McGee. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Pass to Rozier. Here's a 1-2. Charlotte needs to get a shot. High post try. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Hornets trail by 10. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, the Hornets missing. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. first free throw is good.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And so he hits both.
Man, they are just living at the line.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Down by 12. Rozier looking around. Pass to Bridges. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Payton against Rozier. Biombo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And Biombo drops them both. Here's Payton. Seconds left. That shot off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but, like, we may lose a game here or there, but, you know, everybody's still, you know, happy for each other. You know, we're just trying to build.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Kaminsky. Payne out there with Payton. Then it's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Payton. No good on the shot. Plumlee with some nice D. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Rozier. McGee with the block. Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
And Phoenix has possession, following the bucket by the Hornets. Payton outside, to the inside. That's good from Payne on the assist by Payton. And the Suns lead by 8.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Rozier for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Denver. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. They're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Phoenix leading by 6. Outside Crowder. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Ayton, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pulls from the top of the key. And Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Here's Wanamaker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Hornets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Suns leading by 3. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Got a piece of it. Oubre with the steal. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. No problems knocking that one down. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. The pass to Oubre. And he banks in the layup. Oubre's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Booker against Hayward. Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% 2-point shooter.
Now here's Oubre. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Looking to get it going, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. So it's Phoenix now. Bridges passes to Paul. Passes it to Crowder.
Come on, box him out, man.
Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
Oubre just being aggressive, and that's going to pay off on some free throw shooting attempts here.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach. The energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Catching and shooting with confidence. Devin Booker letting it fly.
Now here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Phoenix. The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Ball hits them both. Here's Paul. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Hornets trail by 4. At the top of the key, Oubre. Back to Ball. He kicks it to Hayward. Bridges against Oubre. Charlotte no good that time either.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Chris Paul. Hayward outside. Pass to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Plumlee. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix leading by 6. Booker in the post. He's covered by Ball.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Oubre. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. That one drops for him. And it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Here's Hayward, and that time also a missed shot.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting 2 guards in the NBA. 4th, Devin Booker.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a 3-point play the hard way.
And they have no issues with drawing that kind of contact. They're more than willing to put their bodies on the line, because as well as they shoot the free throws, they know these trips to the line will always pay off. Easy too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Biombo, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Rozier in for Gordon Hayward.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Hornets trail by 12. And here is Rozier. 8 points his last outing. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
The Hornets have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Kaminsky with the bounce pass. Crowder the pass to Kaminsky. And that one good. Kaminsky's got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Paul with the ball. Here's Booker. There's the pass to Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
For Phoenix, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Phoenix making some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in for Jay Crowder. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Both free throws good from Paul.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Rozier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Rozier. Payne, he's checked in for Chris Paul. The Hornets also with a sub. Owundu's checked in. Good on both. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
Well, there were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Now here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Tries again. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Suns leading by 9. Now here's Payne. 9-point game his last outing. To the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
How about Booker getting up?
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes it to Biyombo. Kicks it to Ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball.
But just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Now Payne. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Hornets now. Hornets trail by 8. Pass to Rozier. A minute 42 left in the first half. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Kaminsky, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Rozier against Booker. Pass to Bridges for 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Phoenix leading by 10. Payne looking around. Payton outside. Now the pass to Kaminsky. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good on the triple. Hornets trail by 10. Passes to Owundu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Wanamaker's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Phoenix leading by 8. And here's Payne. Floats one up. He lays it in. Payne's got his second basket of the game.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Wanamaker. He has 5. And the Hornets miss again. Payton looking it over. Kaminsky inside, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Charlotte the foul. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Both good from the line that time. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Suns on top, up by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, great passing in the first half. How does that impact the offense when the ball's moving like we saw it?
Everybody's getting easy shots. You know, it's much easier than contested shots, and guys are knocking it down.
Well, a really good first half, Elfrid. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns' first half.
Dominating performance by Ayton, showing good agility for his size, understands how to play the game. His success at the offensive end is a big reason why they're up.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Well, it's good to be physical, but there's a line that you don't want to cross. You can't constantly give up free throw chances by fouling guys too aggressively. You have to get back in this game by staying poised, smart, and avoid fouling.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Hayward out there with ball. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Booker and Hayward with the block. To the paint. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Hayward. Ball's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Charlotte. Hayward against Booker. And Paul launches it from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
A good three-point shooter a few years back. Paul's turned himself into a great one. Important to do later in your career.
Pass to Oubre. Pass to Washington. Crowder with the steal. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Phoenix leading by 11. Booker the bounce pass. The shot's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Ball finds Hayward. To the inside. Leans. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Here is Plumlee after the Suns pick up 2. And the rejection by Ayton.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Oubre. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And the shot is good. Ayton's got 22.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Hayward. The 17-footer goes down. Hayward's got 6 points.
Just picture perfect form on that jumper. Hayward's just so fundamentally strong.
Here's Paul. And they pick up 2. And the Suns lead by 15. Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. In the corner, it's Oubre. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 15. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard. That pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
Ball kicks to Washington. The pass to Hayward. Puts it up. The shot misses. Good D by Booker. The Suns have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Hornets trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oubre dishes to Plumlee. Ball against Paul.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Here's Paul. He's got 11. Out left to the wing. Ayton wide open. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And the Hornets call time here.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Paul. Good on the bucket. 8 points for Kelly Oubre.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Passes it to Kaminsky. Now here's Crowder. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ball with it. 8 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. Here's Payton. Payton throws it down hard.
Good slice and dice from Payton there in the lane, finding room.
Hornets trail by 21. Now here's Ball. He's got 10. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Ball, the pass to Washington. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now Payton. He has 5. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Hornets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Shot to stop the run, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. That one good for 2. Kaminsky's got 14 points.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Johnson against Oubre. For 3, Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Booker's got 11 points here in just the second half. Hornets shooting 43% from the field. Oubre, left side. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back.
A moment now to see the stats for Mason Plumlee. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Payton. The Hornets also changing it up. Biombo, he's checked in for Plumlee. Miles Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. And both free throws good for Oubre. And it's the Suns with the ball. And here's Payne. To the middle. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Payne. Payne's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Bridges. It's tipped. Johnson with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Kaminsky. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Rozier. 14 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, easy call.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good, and Phoenix making a change here. McGee's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Awundu's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The drive by Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 28.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Booker. And he has 28 points for the game. Over Rozier. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Hornets shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And here's Charlotte. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 13. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one drops.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
And so he hits both. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. .112 left to play in the third. Bridges against Rozier. And the pass to Hayward. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ball comes in for Cameron Payne. Sun shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Pass to Bridges. Now McGee. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Payton outside. Clock at 6. Bridges against Rozier. Bridges shot. Good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Bridges. 15 points in the game.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Payton's shot is off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. That's a 2 from Paul. Can't nail the jumper. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Phoenix ahead, just dominating this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Phoenix with the ball. We've got Bridges. Jay Crowder out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Here's Rozier. Drops in the layup for 2. Rozier's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Hornets. Phoenix leading by 22. Paul outside. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star Game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. The Suns shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Rozier the pass to Wanamaker. Up again. And Paul pulls it down. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. Now here's Crowder. And here's McGee. Paul looking over the floor. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Always been so tough is Paul. These types of finishes are definitely not easy.
And Hayward with the stuff.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Washington. Bridges, no one around him. No good on the 3.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second. Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And I don't think there's any doubt what a determined scorer Hayward is. He's not going to let some contact keep him from finishing.
Some changes for Phoenix. Sharch has checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jay Crowder. The free throw drops by Hayward.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Paul. He feeds it to Sharch. Just 4 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharch. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Booker. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
No good on the free throw. Charlotte making a switch here. Owundu's checked in. No luck that time either. The Suns have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Galloway. Basket good. Galloway has got his first bucket in this one.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
McGee with the block. Phoenix, another fast break opportunity here. Pulls up for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Rozier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Paul. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Sharch finds Galloway. McGee with it. And there's the pass to Shamet. It's deflected. Back to McGee. Clock is at 3. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Down low. And there's Rozier on the assist by Martin. Rozier's got 4 this quarter.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
Galloway taking his time here. McGee in the high post. Sharch has the open look. And the Suns miss again.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the first one at the line is good. And Phoenix making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Shamet. Ayton, the pass to Saric. And Ayton throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
So it's the Hornets now. The Suns getting the buckets. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Galloway. Dishes it to Saric. Now here's Johnson. Passes it to Galloway. Here's the teardrop. Count the basket. Galloway has got 4 points now in the quarter. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he knocks down the first one. Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Both good from the line that time. For Phoenix, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Saric outside. The dish now to Johnson. The three. It's not going to go for him. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Martin goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. And the Suns here with a different look. Jay Crowder's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Paul in for Langston Galloway. Now here's Paul. They grab their own miss, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And he recovers it. They get it back, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges on the inside, just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Now Ball. Oubre outside. He kicks to Plumlee. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. That free throw, no good. So for the Suns, Saric has checked in for Jay Crowder. Langston Galloway comes in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Ayton following the bucket by the Hornets. That one misses. And here is Washington. Kicks to McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Here's Ball, and he drops it in from the low post. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Suns leading by 20. Payne with it. Out to Saric. And there's the feed to Payne. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Galloway with the bucket. The Hornets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Washington passes to Martin, and here is Ball. Puts up a 3. And it's Martin missing. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Payne. Saric in the corner. Off target from outside. Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Ball. And yes, it's good. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Suns leading by 21. Here's Galloway. He dishes it to Šarić. Bridges inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Payne. Now here's Šarić, and he gets it to go.
When Dario gets a chance to rise up like that, it's going in.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Here's Ball. Hayward outside. Plumlee against Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Hayward connects from three-point range. Hayward's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the release on Hayward's shot, just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but doesn't let that compromise his mechanics.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Ball. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Ball against Paul. Hayward outside. Over Booker. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Here's Ayton following the basket by Chris Paul. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges shot, good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control. Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Booker outside. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Elfrid, first off, congrats on the win. What was the key to getting this one?
Oh, man, we made shots. We did a good job of, just getting to the rim.
Big effort tonight, Elfrid. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.